So welcome to your Astroflower reading for the week going from the 16th through to the 22nd of October. Your birthday season. For those of you having a birthday right at the beginning here, well, is it the birthday season now? Does it start on the 23rd? Can't quite remember it. Maybe it starts on the 22nd. If you're having your birthday, happy birthday to you. You know, this last week here, I think, is a really important week to set yourself up for the coming year. Okay, and it's like you've come out onto the track. I used to do a lot of track and field, sort of like 100 meters, 200 meters. That was my sort of thing. That and a triple jump, which was quite amazing. And I'm really short, so it was quite amazing. My legs had to work really hard. But anyway, enough about me. You know, it's like coming out onto the track. So you're not in the starting blocks as yet. And it's like you're getting into the starting blocks here and getting your mindset right. This is what it's all about this week. You know, we've had the eclipse come through as well. I did the eclipse reading on that, which is really good. You know, and getting those fundamental things into place is really important. Let's just see what's going on with your overall energy. Oh yeah, there's the competition on your reading this week. So if you comment in the section, if you comment on this video saying competition, your name will be entered into the hat. Last week was on the earth signs, and it was won by the Wild Path, I think. Yes, so it's on Scorpio, Cancer and Pisces as well. The Emperor card. This is the overall energy that's playing into it. Owning it. Scorpio, owning it, owning your future. And this is the overall energy. It's telling you to own it. And this is what this week is all about, is preparing yourself within your mind's eye, within everything within your life around you, in order to own your future. And I think what's been happening to you over the past, say, 4 months, 5 months, maybe 6 months, going back to maybe Taurus season, is when it really started gelling for you, as it were. And now you want to keep this momentum into this new year. And what's on your relationship side? Temperance, patience. I wouldn't put that at the highest. I wouldn't put patience at the top of the list on Scorpio. Actually, that's not true. That's not true. You can be incredibly patient about certain things, and there's other things that just like, it's very black and white for you. And the Scorpion is that. And in the history, the Scorpion was the weighing machine they used to use in the markets back in, we're talking 3,000 years ago. It used to look like a scorpion with two claws that used to come down, and that used to weigh it up like that. So it's a balancing thing, and that's what the temperance is doing. It's mulling things over, weighing things up, and I think this is where you need to get this, owning your future. You need to just get this clear vision within you of what you want coming for the coming year in regards to your relationships. If you want love, you'll get it. If you put your mind to it and you're sort of saying, yes, I want it. Just be patient about the limitation. So it's like, kind of like sort of saying, I want the person to have blue shoes, white socks, yellow pants. Or pants in American is trousers, isn't it? Pants in the UK is, I don't know what you'd call them in American, but it's the undergarments, it's, the undergarments. But anyway, yeah, so just be patient about the limitations you put on yourself more than anything else as well. Life is to be discovered and explored. Yeah, the universe is preparing you for this journey of the year, of coming up into your birthday season, and it's starting to bring into coincidences into your life within your relationships on a very physical level. So it could be just bumping into someone at the gym, or at the dance class, or at the or whatever it is, just a connection that seems to be time to plant seeds in a very physical way with the people that are around you, the relationships that are around you, that bring you the happiness, basically. It also makes you feel empowered about your life. What's connecting your past to your future? Yes, it is remembering those beautiful things along the journey that you are offering to your future self. This is you offering those bunch of flowers to your future self by sort of saying to yourself, look at the good work you've done. And as I say, look at the good work you've done over the last sort of 6 months, Scorpio, in regards to yourself. And I think you should, this is where you deserve that bunch of flowers. You know, you deserve a bunch of flowers, Scorpio. Someone deserves to give you a bunch of flowers, I think. You know, to make you kind of, and just with a card that sort of says, just because you're great. You know, and I think this, maybe you need to give it to yourself more than anything else. Queen of Wands. What's coming out of this position here, and this is where you're getting ready, you're getting excited about this new year that's coming up for you. You're getting engaged passionately in situations that are around you that is all makes life seem very magical, and it's almost as if like you're wielding that wand of magic with that black cat there. It's like you're wielding the wand of magic through your passions of being, it's like sort of saying, you know, being passionate about going to the gym or going, you know, doing your dance class, and this is where you're going to meet that person. You know, engaging in your passions, you know, and it doesn't have to be a massive one-off passion. There's lots of little passions here that you need to be engaged in. And I think this is what's, if you encourage that within your conversation that is within you, this is where you're going to breed the results for you. What is the future concerned with you? Letting, it is the, I think we saw this. I think we saw this 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I think in the future here, I think this person here doesn't feel anything anymore. You know, that person, it's a situation that's dead, done and dusted with. It doesn't move anymore, it doesn't feel anymore, it doesn't cause any pain. And I think you're letting go of any painful situations in the past because of the way you're setting yourself up for your future, of engaging with your passions and knowing how great you are. And I think it's like you kind of like, it's almost, I think the thing I get off this is it's almost as if you're sort of saying, I deserve better than this. I'm not going to get fooled again to be in that painful position again. I deserve better than this. And that's where maybe a little bit of patience needs to be, you know, be involved in this as well. I think there's a fine balance that you can tee up for yourself, which is going to ultimately, you know, make you very passionate about life, of discovering about life, discovering new people, engaging with new people, and really enjoying it, basically. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. On your financial side, you get the Knight of Wands. Time to get moving. It always happens, actually, within the energy, before it kicks off emotionally in your life, your new cycle, your new year. It always kicks off on the financial side, on the business and the projects and the jobs and stuff like that. This is what seems to be the way. I think here is a little way as well, sort of saying, being patient, it's coming to you, relax. Love is on its way. But here on this karmic side of your life, this is where you've got your passions about what you do in the material world. And it's now time to get on and do. And it's being very social about it, connecting with other people, really pushing your ideals and your passions through your job, your business or your projects, whatever it is, start doing it, owning your future by doing it. King of Wands. So your job here this week, karmically, the Knight of Wands secures the pathway for the King of Wands, and that's what the universe is bringing through to you here. King of Wands and the Emperor card. You can't get a stronger combination here than that. That is ultimate stepping into your power. And in order to step into your power, you need to initiate it. You need to initiate this creation goal, this ambitions, these the rewards in your life, the success. You need to engage in it in a very passionate way. Where is it coming from? Coming from playing smart. And yes, you have played smart, Scorpio. There is no doubt about it. And you're very smart about, you know, in your business, and very crude accoutrements, really. You get how it works, and you get how to diffuse situations in order to help you progress, or your business to get, you know, progress, or your, you know, to do the job well, to avoid complications and confrontations. And that is where I think people are going to recognize that, and that's where you're going to really start owning your future. The Devil card. Come up for most people this week, to be honest. I think every single reading has had it. I've got the crows back. They always turn up about this time. I can't help but talk to them. I'm a bit of an Odin, really, you know, with his two crow friends. Anyway, back to you. The devil's in the detail here. I think this is a case where you step into your power. Once you start activating it, then you can implement the finer details in order to get to where you want to get, and being obsessive about it as well. Obsessive about doing the little things right. If you do that, that's where you're going to really own your future. Look at that. You know, that's what's really coming through to you. Hang on a second, I'll get it all sorted out for you. You know, that's what's coming through to you. It's so powerful. And this is where you need to get a little bit obsessive about what you're doing and where you're going, basically, Scorpio. Let's just see what the overall outcome is for you. Justice. Yeah, I think you're going to get your just desserts once you start implementing your pathway and engaging in your pathway and engaging in your passions. Don't worry about it. It may seem a little bit, you know, you may be starting a business where you kind of think, well, I can earn or I can create $20 billion or pounds or whatever it is. And it may seem far away, but you're going to get what you're going to get what you put into it. And that's where you got to put your passions into it, Scorpio. It's going to be brilliant for you, really. Really, really nice. Yes. So let's just go on. Let's do a bit of a clarification with the Light Seers cards. Thank you very much for being here. Really do appreciate it. And the support you give this channel is absolutely amazing. Really is, Scorpio. The best way to support this channel is through liking, subscribing, sharing, everything like that. There's loads of links in the description below, and also to our sister channel, Cymatic TV, the channel all about energy, but also sharing this video, sharing it across all Facebook groups, sharing it with all your friends, sharing it on WhatsApp groups, just sharing it with everybody really does help us out. That's absolutely amazing. The more shares, the better it is, honestly. And I really do appreciate you for that. Really do appreciate you for that. And commenting, I always reply to a comment. I don't think I've missed a comment yet. Sometimes it gets lost in YouTube stuff, and I haven't seen a comment. It just weirdly doesn't show up my comments for ages, and then all of a sudden it pops up. You know, but I do reply to all my comments, and I really do appreciate you being here. So yeah, let's just get on with your clarification. 10 of Wands. I think this is to do with your autumn period. Now, people have asked about the autumn period and whether it's concerns with the southern hemisphere and the northern hemisphere. It's to do with you and when your birthday is. So the 3 months before your birthday is your personal autumn. This is when we evaluate what we've been doing in the past year, what we could have done better, what we could have done, what we did do well. And also, and then sort of what we want to do in the future, what we don't want to do in the future. Just putting a lot of things in place. And I think this is what this is all this week here as well. And I think you have a lot of information which is going to help you to step into your power. Lighten yourself up by letting go. And I think that's what that is all about. Letting go of that thing on your relationship side. Allow you to really be free, basically. With the Temperance card, you get the 5 of Wands. Yes, be careful of that. Just be a little bit careful of your anticipations. Is that what it is? How you think life is going to come out. I can't get the word out. With your criteria. That's not the word, but I'm going to use that word. That's good enough for me. With the criteria about how life should be, just being a little bit patient with it and understanding, and I think that's what comes in there as well with your guides from the past. They're helping you to understand that as well. 7 of Wands again. Did we 7 of Swords? Yeah, we did get the 7 of Swords over on the other side, on your financial side. But this is all about that pathway there, engaging physically in the world around you in a very smart way. So and it's So you're not creating, or you're not getting involved in any sort of conflicts within life that is around you. And it's more of a case of engaging in life in a physical way, of planting seeds for a bright, for your future. Basically, you're connecting with other people for your better future. With the Six of Cups, yeah, you deserve a bunch of flowers that's going to make you feel absolutely brilliant from what you've done. I think a lot of appreciation from relationships, or from the people that you really care about, they will show their appreciation and care for you as well, and from the past. And this is all to do with past actions and stuff like that. And I think you're going to appreciate it a lot. Six of Cups, again, knowing how beautiful you are, Scorpio, will basically instigate all those magical, passionate events that happen around you, and just realizing the beautiful journey that you've gone on this year and the amazing things that happen to you, so you can really engage in your coming year in regards to relationships or about you. But being patient, I think, is really important. And you get justice again in your overall outcome. And it's justice about a situation that caused you pain, that you need to let go of, basically. And I think you're going to get your just desserts. Sorry. You're going to get your just desserts because of the positioning which you're doing this week. And I think within your relationship side, it's a real realization within you. More than anything else, a real realization within you. Let's just see what's going on your financial side. Yeah, when you engage in this, new pathway, this new year, your career, your business, your projects, if you engage in it with your passion, that is what is going to bring you. It's going to bring you happiness, but it's also going to shine a light on how good you are. And I think that's why they've got the Justice card at the top as well. You're going to get your just desserts if you do engage in your career path in a very passionate way. You're going to get recognition, and it's going to show how good you are, Scorpio. With the King of Wands, a lot of communication in the way of authority from the universe. And I think the universe is showing you something. If you're understanding something, or if you're getting the coincidences that are around you, the moment you start feeling that and being and knowing that within you, that's going to give you that direction that you need to take. They're all pointing in one direction here. I'm not going to go to One Direction songs. I still haven't looked at them. Still haven't heard any. So, they're not coming out yet. But, yeah, going in that one direction, getting, infused about the communication that is going on around you, because it's going to make you feel really empowered, basically. With the swords, with the Seven of Swords, playing smart, disarming future things, is because you're going after your ambitions. And you've been going after your ambitions. So I think this is because you go after your ambitions and you engage in your pathway, when you engage in your pathway in a very passionate way, it just protects you from any complications or any problems with other people that are around you. Really puts you in a really good position. With the Devil card, this is all about the finer detail, and I'm being a bit obsessive about getting those finer details into place. Yeah, you get the Two of Swords. I think you could do this blindfolded in a way, but to be obsessive about it, you do need to lift off that blindfold, not necessarily to see what's the larger picture, but to make those quick, simple choices in the detail in which you engage with. So be observing of how if I do this one little thing, how is it connected to the things that are directly around it more than anything else? That's the sort of thing I'm getting here. So if I choose to use this mayonnaise here, does that go well with the other products that that I'm selling, or does it go well with the meals that I'm selling, or is there too much salt in it and stuff like that? Because it will affect the rest of the meal. It's that attention to detail. I think that once you decide to do that, that's when you're going to be a real leader in your life, and you're deciding to get justice, get your rewards out of your career path, basically. Seven of Wands on the Justice card. It is going to, as I say, once you engage in this pathway, it is going to empower you. And that's what that Justice card is doing. That Justice card here that's giving you balance back into your life, that's giving you reason, that's giving you success, is making you feel so much stronger in your solar plexus. So much more powerful, so much, it's breeding a lot of confidence in your life that you are on your right path. There you go, Scorpio. Thank you very much for being here. Really do appreciate it. Don't forget about the competitions, leaving comments in the water signs. Don't forget about sharing and everything like that. Also, our sister channel, Cymatic TV, all about energy. I'll see you over there for things on that as well. Yes, all that's left for me to say is yes, thank you very much. And don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.